Come watch me launch these cabinets from 8 meters in the air. A lot of our competitors assemble cabinets this way. They only use nails. Now the key to a strong and successful join are 3 elements: a physical connection, a mechanical connection, and adhesive. This method of construction only consists of a mechanical fixing, which is nails. As you see here, there are only nails. This has not been assembled with any mortise and tenon, any dowels, any biscuits, none of it. It is a butt join with nails, no adhesive. This is very weak, and it also has no back panel, which is the main support piece of a cabinet. You have cheap runners. These are not soft close, these are undermount runners. They slam when you shut them, they don't look good, and the system is visible when your drawer is open. This here is a strong cabinet. This is a typical cabinet that we will supply you. Whether it's a custom project, whether you purchase from our DIY collection, anything you get from our establishment is going to have a physical join, which is mortise and tenon, or a dowel join or a biscuit join in special cases. But we do our standard cabinetry with mortise and tenon construction. We have glue inside the joints, only on our custom projects, because it is not user-friendly for our DIY range. We also have screws, which, unlike nails, cannot be pulled open. This also has a thick back panel. Not only it has a back, unlike this, but it has a thick back. A lot of furniture from a lot of well-established stores only provide you a 3mm MDF back. The only way to assemble that in a user-friendly way is with staples. Staples are not strong and they cannot withhold. So this covers our 3 main parts of a successful join. We have adhesive, we have mortise and tenon construction, and we have screws. You will see the difference on how the cabinets get destroyed. Because of how this cabinet is assembled, I already have a fair idea of what's going to happen. When we drop this, it is going to chip or break an edge off, break a corner off. This one, however, is going to fold because it has no back keeping it straight. This cabinet is going to fall on impact and fold on itself diagonally. To control this test, I am going to drop these cabinets in the same way. I will be dropping it on an edge, not a corner, not a face. I will be dropping both these cabinets on an edge. Let's go. Up we go. All right, let's do it. All right, time for the next one. There's nothing.
There we go, guys.
Okay guys, we'll take this mess inside and inspect the damage. Alright, now the results speak for themselves, I reckon. There's nothing really left here. And those staples I mentioned before, they just slide right out of the join. You see, there's no physical join, there's no dados, no biscuits, no dowels, no glue. It's just nails. No back. This is very light material. As I said, it just folded apart. Every piece got disconnected. Now, with the cabinet, oh, what a save. What a save. Oh, fuck. The cabinet took significant damage, as you'd expect from a fall from the sky like that, which this cupboard will never see a scenario like that unless you're me. Every joint of this cupboard has stayed intact. The screws, the mortise and tenon, and the glue, it has stayed intact from that huge impact. What you see here are the screws and the fixings out-strengthening the material itself. That's why you see the side panel busted open like this, because the material itself is weaker than my fixings, my joins. Not a single fixing has busted open, not a single one. And you see it again here. The material itself has not managed to match the fixing strength. The fixing has stayed intact. The fixing has out-strengthened the material itself. The next step up from this would be to assemble in a different material, like high density fiberboard, aluminium. So you can see this really holds up, and you could imagine it is severely over-engineered for a standard kitchen scenario. It's never going to take a beating like this, it never will. But knowing how strong these joins are, it proves how we over-engineer our cupboards to suit high weights. Now, when you're loading wine bottles, liquids, these cupboards take a lot of weight. And if they were just fixed with nails, they're not going to hold up. Over time, the bottom panel is going to slide open and those nails are going to open up. When you have a physical joint like a mortise and tenon, there is no room for those two panels to separate. And you have the screws keeping them closed and the glue keeping it fixed. The results speak for themselves, guys. This is a physical test. They were both dropped the same way, same height. It just speaks for itself.